What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and today we're going to be taking a look at the PRAZMA Cannon as a part of my Does It Suck series. The PRAZMA Cannon is the Bandit etech launcher, and it is pretty unique in comparison to the other etech launchers. It says there on the card that it does shoot 3 projectiles, and if we take a look at that here, they're going to be 3 little orbs that drop smaller orbs as they travel across towards their target. In fact, we should be able to get some orbs to actually damage this little enemy down here. I want to make sure he's slagged first so that we can kind of take a look at the damage. Looks like he got way over there now, so we'll shoot over at him and see if these little orbs can't kill him. And it looks like they did manage to eventually kill him. However, we're going to be testing the weapon more than it's just dropping the orb capability. But it is kind of fun to shoot it straight up, but then you have to kind of back away because all of the orbs can come down and they will kill you. They're powerful enough to do that, and we'll be kind of evaluating their potency as we progress through this map and stuff. But it is fun to watch it drop all those orbs, of course. Anywho, let's go back here and buy some ammo. As many of you probably know, almost all, or maybe all, of the etech launchers are really, really good. So it'll be interesting to see how this one performs here, which is generally seen more as a novelty weapon, by most at least. So let's come down here and determine how we'll do. I am going to be using an Expert Grenadier comm, which is going to improve steady by 6 points, giving us a total of an additional 44% rocket launcher damage. I haven't really done enough testing to, tell you whether or not this weapon gets grenade damage boost. I'm sure there will be someone in the comments who can. So, pay attention to that as well. Anywho, let's get started and throw this on that. We'll get these guys slagged. They're together, so it should be a great time to shoot this at them. And you can see that it looks like we killed 2 enemies with 1 rocket there and then killed a third one very, very easily after that. And so that's pretty damn good. Is that guy really not getting slagged after 2 Pimpernel shots? That was ridiculous. I wanted to pull this guy off of the thing there, but that wasn't working for me at all. So we'll just back away because this guy is roasting me pretty good with that. Let's scoot him back there at least a little bit. I think with him being scooted back a little bit, some of the child, I don't know what you'd call them, orbs, pellets, orbs, child orbs makes the most sense, should be able to actually land on our target there and be beneficial for us instead of, just kind of getting eaten up. It is worth noting that I am using a Quasar grenade to kind of group enemies together. I think that that will definitely be beneficial for us, especially since, the weapon can do damage to multiple enemies if they're close together, but also because we can kind of move them back a little bit and maybe get those extra child orbs actually on our targets, which is definitely a good thing. Using the Big Boom Blaster will allow us to regenerate a little bit of rocket launcher ammo as we go through. It is worth noting that this weapon does consume 2 ammo per shot. Alright, so I'm hoping that we can drag these 2 a little bit closer together. And then might as well throw the Battlefront out there. Get our kills. Perfect. And we'll shoot one more for the power loader. So that should be all of the guys in this room. We still have 16 ammo, which isn't a ton, but we're doing okay on that. Yeah, let's move forward. We'll check these boxes once we're, completely out of rocket launcher ammo here in a few. It'll be interesting to see shooting downhill against this guy if we can get any of the child orbs to come kind of hit him a little bit and whether or not that will help us out. And, I'm curious to see how much rocket ammo it might take to kill him. So, 2 shots took out almost all his health, but it did take 3 shots to kill him, which is definitely worth noting because it does consume 2 ammo per shot. It has a really deep magazine at 9 with the Bandit grip, and that does give you 5 shots per magazine. It looks like we did get at least a little bit of rocket ammo there, so that was good. We'll check this box down here as well. It was recently that I got 2 rocket ammo in a run where I wasn't even using a launcher from one of those chests, which I thought was really rare. Yeah, I'm just going to go back. We only have 18's pretty much 2/3 of our stash, so that's not too bad, right? I think maximum's 27, so 18. Oh, maximum's 33 now. I think it used to be 27 before some more recent SDUs came out. I'm just going to buy rocket ammo so that we can, definitely see it in action for a little bit longer. I think that that will be beneficial. Sorry that I do have to run back here. But, keep in mind that this weapon is fairly ammo hungry. Obviously, most people don't try to use a rocket launcher just to make it all the way through a map unless they're, you know, being goofy with the, you know, sham and stuff. Cool, so let's move forward. Now, there is a etech launcher that I think you could make it all the way through at, say, this map or another map without using the sham 4, especially if you use the Big Boom Blaster, though, and that's the Topnia. And the Topnia is obviously the Vladoff etech launcher, and it only consumes 1 ammo per shot, and beyond that, sometimes it doesn't even consume any ammo per shot. So we'll probably be looking at that one here in a little bit as well, just to give some perspective on how potent an etech launcher should be. Right now, I'm having a hard time kind of justifying that the Plasma Cannon would suck, unless you're comparing it to the Topnia and the PBFG, which is, or it's some acronym close to that, which is the Malawan etech launcher. And obviously the Norfleet is an etech launcher as well, so it's worth noting that, you know, it's definitely a lot less powerful than that. But it is kind of cool, and I find it fun to use at the very least. It's powerful enough to get one-shot kills on some enemies, and I mean, that's pretty good. If we're just going off that, I would say that it definitely doesn't suck. But, you know, some people would say that it would suck in comparison to the others. These guys are being uncooperative about standing close to each other, but we finally got them, so that's good. Now, these dudes that are about to come at us, we'll just kind of let them kill themselves, and that'll be fine. Cool. Now, there are probably situations where there are a lot of small enemies. Say maybe the Black Queen. In Digistruct Peak, for example, you have 2 Black Queens that you've lowered to, you know, the health where they begin to spawn all of their little spider ant slaves and stuff like that. It may be really nice to have all of those extra orbs coming down and dealing extra damage. Keep in mind they do have relatively low splash radiuses, and that is something that kind of works against them being super effective, but it's enough to hit multiple enemies at once, and that's for certain. I want to drag this dude a little bit closer to that guy. Or that will just kill him. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, the Quasars are really damn powerful. So let's shoot over this guy. Oh, I was hoping that would kill him. So it does take a little bit of space and, you know, orb travel before they begin to start dropping orbs. And so that's worth noting. I guess you can't really, like I was trying to shoot this power loader who wasn't very far from me, shoot over him and then attack another enemy back there with it, and that didn't quite work out for me. It doesn't quite activate the child orbs quick enough for that. So let's move all these guys together, and then we'll go after them, kind of like that. Unfortunately, they killed me, but the weapon with it dropping orbs was able to get me back up pretty quickly. So let's put our turret up here on the wall. Let's figure out how we're going to attempt to deal with this fella. Our health should be going up quick enough, so that'll be good. He's there now, so I'm going to shoot above him like that so that hopefully we can get some of the child pellets to kind of drop onto him. And we did. He's close enough to dead. He'll die. So that's perfect. We're going to just check these to see if they have any more rocket ammo in them. They probably won't. So that's bad. We only have 4 more shots going into the next room. We could definitely catch some extra rocket ammo from our Big Boom Blaster, so we'll keep that in mind, but perhaps there's even 1 rocket ammo here in this next room. We'll find it all out here in just a moment. What's important to note, though, is that the weapon isn't quite as ammo efficient as I would like it to be. It takes quite a few hits to kill some enemies, especially since sometimes it's a little bit difficult to aim, trying to get the maximum potential from the weapon, and it's definitely terrain dependent. However, with practice, you could probably get really good at using it, you know, properly. So that's something to keep in mind. We have Onslaught active right now. That's definitely a good thing. What's kind of a scary thing is that that badass loader spawned right there. So just going to start unloading on it probably with the few shots that we have left. And we took him and an R loader out, so that was actually pretty good. Now that I have the Onslaught bonus for just a little while, I'm going to move forward and, you know, try to make it up to the next ammo stash while my turret is still here and such. Probably won't make it, but it's funny to try, at the very least. Okay, cool. So now 4th player health scaling will be active. but at the same time, we can actually buy more ammo, so that's really good for us. So it'll be interesting to see. I was hoping I could buy, excellent, I think I did manage to do it, was buy health and time. Okay, so a little bit low on funds. We can fix that by selling something, but we're doing okay. We got some ammo. The enemy's unaggroed just in time. That was nice of them. Cool. So let's shoot this down this hallway, or I'll throw that there first. No, we're just going to shoot it. Alright, so that power loader needs some slag. Definitely. Like I said, having trouble with the ammo efficiency on the thing at some point, but the 4-player health scaling is definitely active. So keep that in mind as we work through these enemies here. Ooh, we did get a kill there, and so that was pretty cool. Awesome. We got another kill. We're definitely low on health, so we'll keep that in mind. But it looks like we're getting good kills, so that's good. Alright, our turret's definitely down. And they're kind of already just kind of shooting up, you know, waiting for me to become just ever so slightly available for them to hit. So I want to be a little bit careful about how I present myself to them, especially while I'm below health gate here. Alright, that turret should be able to hit them in a variety of areas, which is good. Now that we have some space to shoot at these guys, it'll be interesting to see kind of, you know, what happens with that. I killed myself there, but it got me right back up, so that was interesting. Do note that even, like, just one of these child orbs can definitely kill you, so be on the lookout for that. Unfortunately, I am once again out of rocket ammo, but there is a machine right meow, so we'll get it, and I'll just sell something. What could we sell? Definitely, no, not my level 8 Infinity. It's not even worth anything. I really don't care about the Slagga. That'll be enough for this. Perfect. Now we have plenty of rocket ammo for a little bit. And we got 3 more enemies to kill back here, so that's good. So, and then there's one way back there, huh? Okay. So I want them all kind of close together if I can get them that way, but it'll be kind of hard to do that. So let's break line of sight with them and let the turret kind of draw their aggro. And then we'll try to get a couple slagged, and we'll be good after that. Alright. See what I mean about the terrain dependent? Because of the small splash radius when I hit that little rail there. With an ordinary etech launcher, I would expect it to do damage to that enemy, but with the plasma cannon, we had a problem in that situation. However, it still definitely has the kill potential. You know, it's powerful enough if you hit with all 3 orbs to definitely do some damage. I just want to make sure 4-player health scaling is active, and it definitely is. So even in 4-player health scaling, it has the potential to get one-shot, 1 kills. So it's hard to really say that this weapon, quote-unquote, sucks, because it can definitely get some kills and such. However, in comparison to some other etech launchers, it's definitely not the best. But if you found it, I mean, and it's the proper element for enemies you're facing, and it's your level and stuff, it would definitely be a good gun for you to have. But, you know, not as powerful as some others. So I kind of want Pervy to get a little bit closer over here. Let's see if I can't scoot him our way. Cool. So we got 2 things killed there. Nope, just 1. Pervy's still back here. Let's scoot him our way, maybe? He's kind of hard to move. He's a resilient and steady little guy. He should start walking our way now at the very least. Alright, so that's good. We killed the Pervy. In his irreverent ways, he needed to die, I guess. At least that's what Censorbot thinks. I thought that that was actually a pretty well done little quest line there. Plus, one of my favorite weapons came out of it, so good stuff. Alright. This guy didn't get slagged or didn't stay slagged. Something happened. And obviously with the 4-player health scaling, he almost kills us in one shot. So we gotta, or he's definitely going to rip us apart in one shot. But we're doing okay. We made it pretty far. I guess we made it all the way through. So overall, I mean, it's not terrible, obviously. It's just not that good. It's definitely not as good as other etech launchers, but it's pretty powerful. I mean, it's definitely a viable weapon. Awkward to use in some situations, obviously, but fun nonetheless. It's weird that even the initial orbs have, like, bullet drop-off, you know? So that's kind of strange. Aiming it can definitely be tough at times. But, you know, with practice, you could probably get pretty good at it. Answering the question, you know, at its base level, does this weapon suck? I'd say no. But it is definitely underwhelming in comparison to other etech launchers. As always, guys, I do thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that. Otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.